I literally can't believe I'm saying this, but it's finally time to leave Nigeria. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mikaelajanalyn, aka Pisces Fire. This video is a much anticipated video on why I'm leaving Nigeria. I literally can't believe I'm saying this, but it's finally time to leave Nigeria. I've been here for 2 years now. I came here January 2024, so a little bit over 2 years now. I'm just over it. As much as I loved it in the beginning, maybe the first 1.5 years, honestly around the end of the first year I was like, yeah, it's time to start thinking of an exit plan. Today we're going to talk about the reasons why, the real raw reasons why. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to just be doing my skincare because honestly I just woke up. It's 9 a.m. I just washed my face and brushed my teeth, and I was like, oh, let me film this video because I have a content calendar that I gotta stick to, and this is on the calendar for today, so let's just get it over with. Starting with the first reason. It may not sound that extreme to people, but for me, it's a big deal because I earn in USD. So I need to be able to use my USD cards when I go places. In Nigeria, they don't take USD anything. They don't take any foreign cards. You have to exchange your money at the airport or go to a foreign exchange person or have Nigerian bank accounts. Luckily, I have 7 Nigerian accounts now since I've been here for 2 years, but when I first got here, it was such a huge problem. I was always having to send money to my friends to exchange for me. It was just such a hassle, and I'm like, this country says it's so pro-tourism, but it's really not, because how are people supposed to come here from other countries and use their money? Like, you can't, even if you wanted to. Reason number 2, the environment here has shifted tremendously since I first got here 2 years ago. It was a lot safer. People weren't as desperate. They weren't trying to scam you as much. So there's just a lot of constant stress now caused by the following things that I'm about to list. First thing being horrible traffic. Is unlike anything I've ever seen. And then it's like the way people drive. People don't actually know how to drive. In order to get a driver's license in this country, you don't have to study for anything. It's not like rigorous as it is in the States. So people just get their license out here and don't even really know how to drive. Honestly, sometimes these drivers companies, this is Skin Bizaron, vitamin C. These drivers companies don't even like make people get a license. This is why things like Anthony Joshua's crash happened, because the drivers are uneducated. They just think they can drive anyhow, speed anyhow, and nothing's gonna happen. And then when something happens, everybody's out of luck, because this brings me to my second reason. There's no emergency services here. Like, there's emergency services, but they're not emergency. Like, there's no quickness to them coming. If an accident happens, they're gonna take their sweet time. If a robbery is happening, they're gonna come after the robbers leave because they want to protect their own life. If there's a fire and the fire station has closed, they're gonna tell you the fire station has closed and there's nothing they can do today. Like, it's actually insane. That's a big reason why I can't live here, because I'm starting a family now and I'm thinking about the future, and I do not want my future kids to grow up in an environment where if something happens to them, God forbid, we need to call an ambulance. There's no ambulance. There's no police. The police only exist if you have private security and if you paying them off every month. So yeah. Another reason, number 3, bad roads. These roads give me like the worst stress anxiety, because driving on the road, I don't even drive. I could never drive in this country, but even in all the cars, first of all the Ubers, nobody takes care of their cars. Even the luxury Prados, they don't get serviced often. The suspension is horrible. So when you're going over these potholes on the street, you feel it in every bone of your body. I would hate it for someone who actually has like chronic pains or broken bones. It's horrible for you because you're gonna feel everything when you're going over these potholes. And it's like every road, even the nicest roads in Lagos, they have potholes. They're undone. They're dirt roads. What the government says they're doing something about it. They try here and there, but it's like no major improvements are being done. I can only go off what I'm experiencing on a day-to-day basis, which is not that good. Reason number 4, there's no solid or good healthcare system in place. Guys, healthcare professionals out here, first of all, I saw a statistic the other day that said the average doctor is getting paid like $200K a month. That's like the equivalent of $150. Like, so of course people aren't gonna be educated. Of course they're not gonna want to work and do their job. It's because like when you get qualified for doing these type of jobs, you're not even getting paid the amount that you're supposed to be getting paid, and it's kind of sad. But I had an experience recently where I went to the doctor and he tried to basically misdiagnose me in order to get me to come back and keep paying for testing. Like, he tried to fearmonger me in order to get me to come back and pay for testing, more testing that I didn't need, because he wanted me to think that I had something so I could come back and keep getting tests for it, and then eventually I would have found out that I didn't have anything. But it's like, why are you people so greedy? Like, and it's not even their fault. It's not even their fault, because the system puts it in place where healthcare workers don't get paid that much. So of course you got to do everything you can to get every little penny that you can, but it's like, at what cost? Because now I saw a recent article about a lady who took her kid to the hospital and they were going to airlift him to the UK, but they didn't because he died in their care because they gave him too much anesthesia. Like, too much anesthesia. As an anesthesiologist, you're supposed to know the limit to give a child, but like in this country, people just go to school, get a degree. They can honestly pay for their degree and just do nothing with it. Like, and it's not all the time that this is the case, but most of the time this is the case, and you see it so often, and it's like alarming, and it's sad, and it scares me, because as someone who's about to start a family, this is not something that I want my future to hold at all. I don't care what anybody says. Like, going to the doctor in Nigeria, you guys can have it. You can have it. Number 5, the education system. Okay, I don't trust the education system in this country because of the reasons that I just listed before. How are you guys getting taught things if most people are illiterate? That makes me feel like teachers aren't getting paid enough, so you're basically hiring anybody to be a teacher. And what are you actually teaching if they don't know anything? Like, you'd be surprised how many establishments you'll go into thinking that the person who works there knows about the establishment, knows what they're supposed to be doing, can inform you a little bit when you ask questions. People don't know anything. They don't know anything, and it's sad. Like, unless you're one of the top 1%, the regular people who live here. Anyways, yeah, so I don't trust the education system. I wouldn't send my kids to school here. They're opening some new school called Foreign School from the UK. I don't care. I don't care. Because the systems aren't in place to actually hire, unless you're importing teachers from the UK, but then you're going to be importing them here to pay them less than they'd be making there, to be having lower living standards than they'd be having there. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's a no for me. Reason number 6, hiring people in this country when you have a business is extremely hard. To trust people that are trying to scam you or steal from you. It's just like a daily basis type of thing. People are always trying to steal, especially from, like, I think it's easier for people to steal when they work from you because they have a closer proximity to you. So like, we see it all the time in restaurants. My husband works in clubs. He sees it where they give you a different bank to transfer to than the establishment's bank account, but they're pocketing the money and then they're void the check. Like, it happens too often. And then it's like trying to trust people to do work in a way that you want it to be done, because knowing I'm from America, I have different standards. So what I think is bare minimum, chop chop chop, easy getting something done, somebody else would think that's the hardest job in the world, and it's like not. So I had a business here. I tried to find an assistant. I tried to find manufacturers, and the only person I really hired was my print guy. He was the most loyal, most like on his stuff, on his P's and Q's, because he actually knew what he was doing, and printing is a very straightforward job. But in this country, when you want to hire people, you're gonna have to teach them what you want them to know. Nobody's actually gonna come with qualifications and knowledge, especially when you have specific requirements. And yeah, I didn't have the time or the energy to really teach people, but a lot of people do, and they run very successful businesses here. But me, no, I want my employees to come with some basic knowledge so that if I need to teach them stuff, it's stuff that they wouldn't know, not that they shouldn't already know. If that makes sense. I don't know if this makes sense, but this is my own thoughts and opinions. So this is just the reasons why I'm leaving. But if you have different opinions, that's you. That is great. I'm so proud of you. Reason number 7. This may not seem like a big deal to some people, but mango season is only once a year, and it's for like 2 months at a time. I don't like it because the mangoes are too good to only be in season 2 months a year. They have imported mangoes here. You know how much they cost? $30 each at delis. Robbery. It's just me personally. I need my mangoes all year. It's just a personal me thing. This is my personal opinion. Reason number 8. The beach is very inaccessible for locals, for foreigners, for anybody. They make the beach seem like it's private property, kind of like how Jamaica is, but it's not even like Jamaica, because in Jamaica it's the big hotel corporations that have taken over the beach. Here the government doesn't even want you to go to the beach. Like, you can buy land on the beach and then open your own hotel, and then all the hotels would charge people to access the beach, but like there's no free beach. There's a Lashe, which is a 2-hour, maybe 1-hour boat ride away to access the beach, but then you have to have booked a beach house out of Lashe in order to access the beach. So it's not worth it to me. There's other beaches like Tarkwa Bay, but the last time I went there it was very dirty. I've gone when it wasn't as dirty, and it just wasn't an enjoyable, relaxing experience. It was like dogs running around. They kind of scared me because I was like, is this gonna bite me? There were people, of course, begging for money on the beach. It was just a very overstimulating experience. I've seen beaches in like Benin, beautiful, clean. Even the beaches in Ghana weren't that clean, but at least you could just walk up to the beach. That's reason number 8. Reason number 9, gosh. Reason number 9, customer service. Customer service, the standard. It's not even low. It's like below 0. It's like negative. Like the customer service that you will get out here, the high standard customer service that you'll get here is like the low standard in a place like Dubai, China, UK, America. Like this, and it ties back into them hiring people who aren't qualified for positions, hiring people who are illiterate and don't know anything about the job position. I don't know why businesses do that, but it's like at the same time, there's no one else for you to hire. Like literally, it's like it's a nationwide problem. They always market things as luxury this, luxury that. It's not real luxury. It will still be smelling like toilet. It will still be having brown water. It will still be overpriced for the service that you're getting. It's like, it's too many factors. There'll still be roaches. There'll still be bad light. There'll still be no light. That's another point. We're gonna get to that. And as someone who values peace of mind, who values human connection, as you guys know, I traveled a lot, so I met a lot of people, experienced a lot of things, and this is one of the countries with the worst customer service. And when I first moved here, I didn't live on my own, so I didn't have to experience it that much. I lived with my ex for about 5 months, and he basically kept me secluded in a house, like in a mansion in Ikeja, for 5 months, so I didn't really experience a lot of the things that I'm experiencing now. Even bringing my family here, I brought my mom here earlier this year, late last year. Like, she came December, January, and I was just trying to show her the best parts of Lagos, and it was just like the customer service every time was something that she cannot wrap her mind around. Like, why are people being rude because you're trying to book a table, because you're not Lebanese? How are we having racism in an African country? But you know what, South Africa would like to have a word. Reason number 9, the housing market is very gross. It's disgusting. Landlords will make up their own rules and just expect you to pay whatever money they come up out of their ass with at any given time. There's no like laws. I mean, I think recently they put some laws in place regarding rental market, but like there's no like homeowners association. There's no like big governing laws that people actually have to abide to when renting or selling houses. And not to mention the government can come and knock your house down at any time just because. It's happened like 4 people I know in the past year. The government just came on houses that they bought on land that they paid for. The government just comes and knocks your shit over because they want to. And that's insane to me. Getting approved for an apartment is not a stress that I ever want to have to go through again. And I won't have to because I'm not single anymore. When I was doing it before, I was a single foreign woman in this country. I had to have 2 years up front for rent. I had to get a guarantor to sign it. They just make it extremely hard for women to do anything by themselves in this country, but especially get apartments. They think every woman is a hoe. So if you guys can't decipher between hoe and not hoe, that's clearly a problem with the men in this country. But I digress. Reason number 10, government is very corrupt and they don't care at all about their citizens. All they care is looking good in front of other countries. But it's starting to show. Like, I see the facade starting to crumble, especially with like Speed coming here recently, showing the infrastructural problems and lack of basic human decency and lack of knowledge. It's quite interesting how the government has basically turned its back on its citizens and told everyone to fend for themselves. Like, everyone has a generator because there's no lights, there's barely lights. If you do have light, it's like, wow, God gave us light, but like, this is your basic human right: light, water, food. That's why I'm not in America. You see what Trump is doing there? I saw that shit coming from 2020 and I got out just in time, and I'm not going back anytime soon. By the way, I'm putting mango butter on my lips. This is like pure unrefined mango butter. It's one of the things that I love about West Africa. Like, you can get mango butter and shea butter as much as you want, and I will be taking buckets of this to wherever we move to next because it's all I use on my skin. Reason number 11, I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna go into depth now. There's no consistent light. So in Nigeria, they have something called a power grid, and I guess because I've heard because of one specific politician, everybody doesn't get light. So they have different bands. You can be on band A, band B, band C. I don't think I've heard of band D. That's probably just no light at all. Being on band A, you won't have consistent light. Being on band B, you'll have half and half. Being on band C, you probably have barely any lights. I'm not even sure what band I'm on because sometimes we have light in my estate, sometimes we don't. As a content creator, it's very hard to do my job in this country. How am I supposed to do my job with no lights, no internets, bad internet when it is internet? It's not sustainable at all. Now, if you have other jobs that don't rely on electricity as much, if you have a life that doesn't rely on electricity as much, it's perfect for you. If you really want to live off the grid, go live in a village somewhere, I recommend it. But in a city that's supposed to be the biggest metropolitan city in Africa, I don't know. In Accra, I went to Accra recently in October. Amazing. They have 24 hours light everywhere. It was never a problem. Everybody has generators, and the generators there are so loud. Like, every house has a generator going all night, pumping out smoke. The air is horrible because of all the generator fumes, all of the old ass cars that aren't getting services polluting the air, all of these big ass trucks on commercial roads that everyone else is on just pumping out fumes. Like, it's so bad. The air quality, that's number 12. The air quality is horrible. It's treacherous. Like, there's a million generators in this city all running at once. It's just breathing outside. All you smell is ass and generator, because not to mention the gutters that are open everywhere. People just outside pissing all the time, pissing and shitting in these gutters all around the city, really. Why are you comfortable pissing in your city? Is this what you see of yourself? Like, it's like you treat people how you want to be treated, and you treat your environment how you want it to treat you. So that's probably why there's so much negative energy in the city, because you people are constantly pissing and shitting on the place that you call home. There's not that much greenery because they've cut down basically everything in Lekki. Like, Lekki used to be a proper rainforest, and now it's mostly city. There's not a lot of wildlife, mostly just lizards. You don't see like actual animals unless you go further down to the Lekki Conservation Center. where you'll see monkeys, but those are probably the only animals in Lagos. There's not even a zoo. Reason number 13, people get kidnapped for ransom. Pretty self-explanatory. It happens everywhere, but here is very prominent. Number 14, the police are very untrustworthy. You can basically bribe them to do anything you want. Recently, a friend told me that he declined a girl's advances and showed it to the police and made up a fake story, paid the police, they arrested him and held him for like 2 days. But it's like, why are things like that okay? Like, why is someone able to pay the police to arrest someone for nothing just because you paid them? Like, that's corruption at its finest. Like, the police in this country are so corrupt. They're always on the road begging you for money, trying to stop you, search your car. You are police officers. You're not beggars on the road. You're police officers. It's your job to protect and search, but not in this country. That's American thinking. That's my American police thinking. Here in this country, the police are literally just to represent the government and collect money from people and do jobs that are like for hire. Like, the police in this country are for hire. They're not just like employed by the government. Like, you can hire them to escort you, you can hire them to watch your house, you can hire them to arrest someone, you can hire them to beat someone up, you can hire them to kidnap someone, you can hire them to do anything. Beggars. Not just the police, but like actual beggars. Like the people on the street, as soon as you go out your house, begging. As soon as you drive down the road at the stoplight, as soon as you stop, begging. And it's sad because it's little kids, like, they're employed by someone who makes them beg. They have to collect the money, give it to that person. If they don't make enough money, they will chop your arm. The kids, they chop their arms off, they chop their hands off. It's actually very sad. It's like trafficking almost. So I hate that. Like, there's no way you can avoid it. They're everywhere. There are plenty regularly, but in December they're extra. Like, you are your surroundings. That's one of the things that I really believe. Like, what you're surrounded by, you will start to become. And when you're constantly surrounded by these type of things, like, it changes the way that you think, it changes the way that you act, it changes the way that like your mentality. Like, it's depressing. It's very depressing. Classism. Yeah, so unless you show that you basically have money, like, unless you go over and beyond to show that you have money, people don't take you as serious. But then when, like, you actually show you do, it's all of a sudden, oh, sorry ma, sorry sir, oh, here, this. Like, where was this respect initially? Like, everybody deserves respect, and you will really never know who actually has money, because the people with real money, they don't show it. So you're going out of your way to disrespect someone. That's why so many people's lives are hard here, because they don't actually know how to, like, give respect. Because when you give respect, you get respect, no matter who it is. Poor, rich, wealthy, anything. So it's like, yeah, respect is a thing that's only really reserved here for people with money. And then, like, if you don't have money, if you don't show that you have money, you don't deserve the respect that they're giving someone with money. But why? Like, how do you know? How are you checking my pockets, bro? If you go on my TikTok, you'll see a video where we just went to a museum, and immediately as soon as we walked in, they started telling us that we need to buy something from the gift shop before we even looked at any art. You need to buy something from the gift shop. Gift shop this way. We're looking, we're like, okay, we're gonna buy something. We continue walking around. Now the security guard's following us. Why are you following us? He's like, oh, I want to make sure you don't touch the art. We're not touching the art. We continue walking around. My husband is like, stop following us so closely. Like, he was literally on our ass. Somebody else who works there is like, oh, he's just doing your job. You're not even looking to buy the art. We want to make sure that people who are looking in this section are only buying the art. And we're like, how do you know if we're here to buy the art or not? How do you know? We could be millionaires from Zambia, from South Africa. You would never know, because now you're treating us with disrespect because we just have regular clothes on. We're walking around. My mom was with us, walking around trying to view the art, see what we want to buy, and getting followed by your security guard who doesn't even make 10K a day. Like, what are you actually doing in this country? Like, where does the mentality come from? I really want to know. If someone could comment and let me know, like, where this type of mentality comes from. Because it's not even like westernized thinking. Like, Black Americans went through slavery, and we don't even treat people like this. Like, we don't even treat white Americans like this. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The passport is very weak. So going back to where I said I want to grow a family, if I were to have kids here, they would obviously be born with a Nigerian passport. And the way Trump is making things out to be now, it would be hard for them to get an American passport. So they would basically only have the Nigerian passport, and the passport is too weak. Too weak. My husband is struggling trying to get visas to other countries that we want to travel to because he only has a Nigerian passport, and it's like sad. Like, it's really frustrating because they make it so hard for Nigerians to get visas to anywhere outside of the visa-free countries, and there's only like 20. Nigerian passport is in the bottom 20 passports. That's insane to me. Your government's fault. It's whoever is putting these restrictions, whoever is making these. I don't even know who to blame. This is a Lagos specific reason. Dealing with Daddy December drama every year. Nah, not happening. Not happening. It's not even an option to leave and come back because the flight prices are insane during that period. So it's like you're gonna be dealing with extra traffic, everything sold out. I'm talking even the grocery stores. Nothing is stocked. Places that are normally stocked, normally restaurants, everybody sold out of food. It's like, what? Sanitation is non-existent. I talked about this already. The open gutters, trash and sewage everywhere. I mean, it smells like nothing you've ever could think of. And I look outside at the gutter in Lagos, that's black. The rivers that are black, the ocean that is black. It's like, yeah. It's like even the cleaner, like, I'm used to have Mexican cleaners from California. We get the good cleaners. They scrub the floors. The cleaner comes here and cleans it. He leaves dead bugs on the walls. You don't know how to clean and you call yourself a cleaner? It's the norm. Like, it's the bare minimum to do the bare minimum. I can't do it anymore. I've done it for long enough. I've endured it. I've learned. I've seen another side of life. And now I'm ready to not see this side of life anymore. Okay, yeah, I talked about them openly pissing in broad daylight. Like, you'll see men. It's only men. Like, what if I just come with scissors one day and just start snipping dicks off because you guys have your dicks out everywhere? Why? There's children around. Why are you pissing in broad daylight on the side of the road in traffic? Snip. I was like, somebody needs to start doing that. Never mind. Anyways, this is the last reason. A lot of people do not bathe. It's not their fault because they probably don't have access to showers and soap. But it takes a toll on my mental health because I have to smell it to the point where you can smell it in the air, you can smell it at the supermarket, you can smell it as soon as you land at the airport, and it's bad. If this wasn't something that I had to come into contact with every day, it wouldn't be a problem. But like professional drivers, like as in we're hiring a Prado that's supposed to be the top-notch driving service in Lagos. The driver stinks. They just don't prioritize showering. They don't care that they smell. Like on multiple occasions, my husband has had to tell the driver, go buy deodorant and spray it. Because why do you smell like that? Deodorant is not that expensive. There needs to be like maybe someone doing community service, giving out things. Like in LA, we have homeless shelters. We give them soap, deodorant, stuff. Even the government gives them a little bit of money every month to just take care of themselves. But it's like, why? When Speed came here a couple weeks ago, he was just outside and he was turning his nose up because of the smell. And that probably wasn't because of the smell of the people. It was probably the open gutters and piss and shit everywhere. But like, the smell is one of the biggest problems. One of the biggest. Yeah. Those are the reasons why I am leaving Lagos. I am leaving Nigeria. We will come back, but we will be in Abuja because that's where my husband's family is based. And our traditional wedding will be in Abuja. I like Abuja a little bit more, even though it has a lot of the same structural issues. It's a lot calmer, it's a lot more sane. Yeah, I can't wait to give Nigeria a break for a long time. Like, it even has me wanting to postpone our traditional wedding. Like, we're supposed to have it at the end of this year, and I don't even know. I just need like a solid year away to regulate my nervous system. Like, it won't make sense until you guys see me living in another country and see. I mean, you've seen me traveling, you've seen how I looked, how I acted. I look happy now because I love my life. I'm so blessed. But like, the way I glow when I'm in the right environment is different. Waiting on a visa. I already have my visa, so I know I'm leaving. I'm leaving. If you come after me, I will see you later, but I am leaving. No, but I really don't want to leave without him, so he's definitely coming with me. And we're going to another country, so comment what you think that country is. If anybody guesses it, I'll. If you guys have any questions about anything I mentioned in this video, please leave it in the description box. As I said before, these are my personal opinions on my own experience living in Lagos, Nigeria. And with that being said, if you have a problem with it, you're going to take it up with the Lord, because he is the one that we need to be praying to in order for things like this to change. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.